Hello everyone, I am Renowned Zero, and we're back again talking about PvP webcomic creator Scott Kurtz contemplating trying to get Ethan Van Sciver banned from the Garden State Comic Fest, essentially trying to take away someone's livelihood because you don't like their personal opinions or the way they operate their business. Article coming to us from Bounding into Comics. Comic professionals often say Comicsgate is a hate group, but more often than not, it's the industry insiders who display their unbridled hate of anyone who identifies with the independent group. Scott Kurtz, the purveyor of the webcomic PvP Online, has shown his intense disdain about Comicsgate for a long time, with his most recent fit causing a Twitter storm because he couldn't believe fan favorite Green Lantern and Cyberfrog artist Ethan Van Sciver would be allowed to set up a booth at a comic convention. Yeah, it's so terrible that someone who makes a living off comic books, who's just trying to sell a product and feed his family, is setting up a booth at a comic convention. So terrible. Seriously, Scott Kurtz, are you doing anything to, say, keep your family afloat? Because what it looks like to me is you're hating on someone who's more successful than you'll ever be, and you don't want, essentially, EVS to be homeless and starve because of some weirdo hate you have for him, and Comicsgate for being independent and giving customers what they want from comic books. Ironically, hashtag Comicsgate started in 2017 when comic professionals were caught in a secret Facebook group trying to collude against YouTube comic reviewer Richard C. Meyer, then known as Diversity in Comics on YouTube, to harass him out of a Comic-Con, which is weird. Several Marvel and DC freelancers were shown to be involved in this incident, including B. Clay Moore and Jody Hauser. The hashtag was popularized as word spread about the insanity Meyer had to endure for daring to say the comics Marvel and DC were producing at the time were subpar, which is fine. Someone should be able to voice their opinion about subpar anything, whether it be video games, comics, movies, TV series. 5 years later, little has changed as hashtag Comicsgate fans and creators got together to enjoy Garden City Comic Fest in New Jersey, with several creators setting up booths, including Ethan Van Sciver, Graham Nolan, Billy Tucci, Dan Fraga, and more. Which I've met Graham Nolan. He's been nothing but nice to me. I bought his Alien Alamo while I was there, and I know that Cecil was there. I've met Cecil. He's great. He's hilarious. I would love to hang out with that guy again. This group of heavyweight creators established a presence that made the convention fun for longtime fans and created a draw to the show with their star power. The mere sight of these creators happily selling their comics was enough to set off cartoonist Scott Kurtz, whose webcomic gained a lot of popularity among the cultural elites in the mid-2000s. He tweeted, quote, "If a comic convention hoster sells tables to people in Comicsgate, is it wrong for me to want to pressure them to kick out these people? Yes, it is absolutely wrong because you're trying to take away someone's livelihood just because you don't like their opinions or how they operate." And it just sounds like a bunch of jealousy because they didn't invite your terrible comics there, right? They brought on these people because clearly they see the draw that they have, and they have people buying tickets to this event. So the convention makes more money, the provider of the event makes more money, everyone makes more money because they sell more tickets. And the people setting up these booths are allowed to make more money on their material and feed their families and pay bills. Because I really wanna, because you're a jealous piece of garbage. His tweet wasn't received well, with dozens of independent creators and comic book fans showing their disdain for Kurtz's call for the harassment of fellow independent creators because of their political leanings. Shadow the Conqueror creator Mike S. Miller replied to Kurtz stating, quote, "Yes, it's wrong, Scott. It's actually quite fascist to try and stop people from making a living because you disagree with their politics." I 100% agree. I actually have backed Shadow the Conqueror. It looks fantastic. Trying to stop someone from making a living is the same thing as trying to end their life. Think about it. And just so you know, I have backed pretty much all of the She Omnibus, Return of the Warrior. Well, I didn't back I actually backed Haiku, and I got Return of the Warrior. And I still need to back the second Omnibus. And I think Zombie Sama is done. I have Cash Grab. I have Cyberfrog. I've got the Cyberfrog action figures on pre-order, so just putting that out there. Oh god. Vito, creator of Super Killer, chimed in saying, quote, "I understand disliking certain creators and their politics, but at no point should you be interfering with the right to simply conduct business." Yes. Coming from the dude who's constantly trying to attack Eric July, we definitely should listen to you because what you say is correct. But it's funny that you tend to do this to Eric July. You're consistently attacking the man's comic at all times, which is just really driving more traffic to his website to buy his comic over your own because you sound like a jealous nobody. The quote tweets and replies were flooded with similar comments. Unlike several years ago when several professionals managed to band together to make comics kit creators feel unsafe to attend conventions, or even get them banned in some instances, it appears the tide has turned where fans aren't tolerating cancel culture any longer. By all reports, Garden State Comic Fest provided a fun time for fans of #ComicsGate and others in the industry. Ethan Van Sciver even held an after-party complete with cigars and whiskey where several men gathered in fellowship, bonding over their love of comics. Cecil drawing huge crowds. Is Cecil there? The only display of hate at the Comic Fest seemed to come from Kurtz himself. Exactly. I think it's very disrespectful that someone would try to go after someone's livelihood just because you disagree with their political leanings. I think you should absolutely leave them alone. Don't try to harass these people just because you don't like them personally and you don't like the way they conduct business. Just ignore it. If you want to go to a comic convention, you want to set up tables somewhere, you go ahead and do that. You don't have to be anywhere near them. You don't have to interact with them online. You don't have to bother with anything that they're doing. Just live and let live, bro. That's all you have to do. But, of course, people like Scott Kurtz cannot seem to do that because he felt the need to put this weirdo tweet out on Twitter saying, maybe I should try to take away their livelihood from their families because I don't like the person involved. That's going to get you in trouble with people online, bro. So if I suggest that you don't do anything, I understand the fan fest is already done, but in the future, don't even think about suggesting that this should be a thing because you would not like it if somebody did this to you, so do not go about doing this to someone else. Thank you all for checking out this video. I really do appreciate all the new subscribers, returning subscribers, new viewers, returning viewers. If you do like this video, hit the like button. Comment below what you feel about all this. Subscribe for more content. Hit the bell for notifications. Set the bell to all. That way you get notifications anytime I post a new video. And I'll see you all on the next one. Peace.